instead of a whole cube in the future. I don't know what my camera is telling me, but it's telling me something. So that was Blue Sage and Tonka. Don't be afraid of it. I know some people are afraid of sage notes. So far, the sage scents that I've experienced with Scentsy haven't been real harsh or earthy. I would not say this is earthy at all. Like I said it's a sweet wood smell. It is not earthy. Not in my book. I define earthy as smelling somewhat like dirt.
Yeah.
And not
or trees.
That's woodsy, baby. All right, the next one, I really like this one, and apparently this was a scent of the month, I think, in 2020, and this is Arctic Kiss, which I'm not sure. Arctic Kiss is in the fresh category. Now, I will argue the definition of this. I looked up Scentsy when they come out with their scents of the months. They will put all of their scent notes in those brochures. When they define them in the catalogs, they'll break it down to just like a top note, a mid note, and a base note. I looked them up because when I warmed this, I did not smell these notes. It is defined as cool Arctic mint and fresh air embrace the warmth of fluffy vanilla clouds. So to me, I'm thinking this is going to smell more like vanilla mint. It doesn't smell like that at all, especially when you warm it. On cold sniff, I smell some fresh green notes and vanilla. When you warm this, you get a very strong melon note. You get some watery greens, and the vanilla and the mint kind of meld it together to where you don't smell mint, you smell more of a cooling effect. And the vanilla just kind of blends it together. You really get more of this melon and watery green notes, which are actually in the note descriptions. They're just not in the Scentsy catalog this season. I had to look it up through another route, and those are actually notes in it. And I think this is a wonderful
smells like water and
winter and early spring scent. I think you can also warm this all year round. To me, I do agree that it's a fresh scent, but it's a fresh fruity scent to me.
Smells like water and melons.
Water and melons, he says, which to his defense, he likes those type of scents. This is water and melons. Don't think of, oh no, watered down melon scent. Like
a spring.
Yeah, think fresh spring water and fresh cut melons. That it's just very, very pretty. Think of maybe I think it was Bath and Body Works cucumber melon. I would say it's a less perfumey version of that. It's not perfumey at all, but it's a very nice, fresh scent to be smelling. All right. This is also, no. Well, yes. No. This is not a new scent this catalog season. Hug in a Mug. This is it spice? Is it bakery? Is it bakery? Hug in a Mug is curl up with chocolate, hazelnut, and cookie dough. This we warmed in the kitchen in one warmer. And I warmed some tree notes in the living room right before Christmas. And I would say that, so when I walk into my house, I walk into my living room. I have to go through the entire length of my living room to get to my kitchen.
It smells like caramel coffee.
It doesn't have caramel in it. It has hazelnut, so it might be the hazelnut that you're smelling. Which hazelnut can be a sweet smelling nut. Mm-hmm. I love the smell of hazelnuts. I don't like the taste of them. So you smell the hazelnut, you smell the chocolate. I really love the way this is a powerhouse. And some people have said it lasts a really long time. Some people say it doesn't. It's very short-lived. We warmed it in an element warmer, which element warmers don't get as hot. So we've talked about this, I think, already once in this video. No, we talked about glass warmers. Glass warmers warm hotter than element warmers.
Yeah.
So an element warmer won't release as many oils as quickly. It will release them more over time. And therefore, it won't usually be as strong, but it will be drawn out. So this lasted, I want to say, like 4 or 5 days. Actually on, I think, the whole time. I work nights, so when I would come home, it would be on. The element warmer would be forgotten to get turned off because it doesn't have any light, so people don't always remember that it's on. So it would be going strong. It went strong for 4 to 5 days, and it was beautiful. It was outperforming my Christmas tree smells in the living room and my Christmas tree scents. I have those scentsycles that we put in our Christmas tree because we don't have real trees. We have fake trees, and this was outperforming all of that. I walked in my front door, and this is what I could smell. So it was superb, very wonderful. And it's been I do believe, a top seller for 2 or 3 seasons now. The second to last one, I really liked this one. This was a gamble for me that I wasn't sure I was going to like. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's in fresh as well. This is Cozy Cardigan. It is defined as fine bedded bliss in layers of soft suede, blushing rose, and amber silk. I am the type of person where I like fresh roses. I like the smell of fresh roses. I don't always like the smell of cosmetic rose or that dusty potpourri rose. I do not like dusty potpourri rose at all. Nope.
Potpourri is?
Think Thunderstorm.
Oh. You don't like Thunderstorm?
No. This is, I would say, a very, very pretty. Very pretty, cozy scent that you can warm, if not all year, most of the year. I think it's a wonderful winter and early spring scent. It definitely makes me think of warm sweaters, a soft woman's perfume. It is very beautiful smelling. We warmed it in our bedroom. It lasted for probably a week, and it's just a very, very pretty scent.
It smells like a pillow. Like a nice
Smells like a nice pillow.
A nice clean pillow. Like, not like from Walmart, more like from Ross.
Okay. My last scent from the fall winter catalog that I picked out, I really like this. This was one of the first scents that I warmed this season. I just recently got back into Scentsy. I wanted to find a way to help with the odors in my house. I have 2 big dogs. I have 2 boys, and
3 cats.
It's a constant battle with the boy and the dog smells, and I wanted to find ways to just not walk in and just smell stinky dog and stinky boy every day. So this one was one of the first scents I warmed this fall. I really like it as an alternative fall scent to apple cinnamon and pumpkin spice. And this is maple apple bourbon. Now, some people say they can't smell the bourbon note. I don't know about y'all, but I don't get alcohol, but I definitely pick up on like bourbon barrels. Not alcohol, but just that other note. And I'm trying to find it in the catalog. It's under spice. So juicy red apple and rich maple get in the holiday spirit with a splash of bourbon. My husband really, really likes this scent. You do smell the maple, you smell the apple. I would say the maple is kind of the big contender in this. You smell a little bit of apple. I want to say on warm versus on cold, it's different. I got the car bars or the car clips in my vehicle, which lasted for a really long time. It's still in there. So it's been working for about 3 months. It's a little spotty now, but it's still going pretty strong. And I prefer it in the wax form than in the bar form. So
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
I warmed that in the living room in like October around Halloween.
I don't like it.
He doesn't like it. All right, so that is it for the fall winter scents that we picked out. We have 9 scents that we picked from Bring Back My Bar. Milo, are you going to join us for yours?
I think he fell asleep.
I think he fell asleep. Sorry. No, it's fine. He's asleep. I don't see him moving. He's not responding. Will you pull up the scent descriptions? So I will go through Milo's really fast. He picked these. I don't know why exactly. Look up banana nut bread. It's right there. Just click on it.
Oh.
So the first one we have for Milo is banana nut bread. And for those of you that aren't familiar with it, Bring Back My Bar is something that Scentsy does. So these are retired scents that are no longer available. Some of them have been unavailable for years. And twice a year, Scentsy selects 200 of their retired scents and has their customers and consultants and anyone actually vote on scents they would like to bring back. And then they have sometimes 20, sometimes 25. This last time we actually had 35 scents that were brought back out of those 200. 25 are open to the public and 10 were only available in our Scentsy Clubs to purchase. Which, if you aren't familiar with them, Scentsy Club is a subscription service where you can have your orders sent to you directly to your home either once a month, once every 2 months, or once every 3 months. You can have one or you can have all 3. It's up to you. Benefits of this is not only getting maybe items that you use very frequently, but it also gives you the opportunity to lock in scents that may retire for this season or retire altogether. And that's only for the wax bars. So when these all retire January 31st, a lot of them are saved in my club, so we can keep getting them this year and possibly years to come, or until we're tired of them or find a better replacement. But banana nut bread is, a very old bar. It was one of the original scents that Scentsy started with, and I will read the description if I can find it. Okay, it is defined as right from the oven with ripe bananas, nuts, and spices. So on cold sniff, the banana scent I don't really care for. When it first starts to warm, it's okay. I would say a few hours into it, it really melds together and smells like banana nut bread. I am not a banana fan. I don't like the smell. I don't like the taste. But it's a little bit of a scent memory for me. My grandmother would make banana nut bread a lot, and her kitchens often smelled like it. So I did not expect to like it. I got it for the family, thinking that they would like it, and I ended up being the one to really like it. So this will be something that I will put in my Scentsy Club to continue to get, so that I can kind of have that scent memory every so often. But I guess Milo really liked it because he put it in his pick 3. The next one is Grape Granita. If you hit back, you can go down. It's in alphabetical order. Oh, you already pulled it up? Yeah. Which is defined as sun-warmed grape and pineapple with undertones of honeysuckle. Grape is one of my husband's favorite scents and tastes. He loves grape. I'm not a big grape person. I got it for him. He really likes it. The kids really like it. Actually, Spencer doesn't like it. Milo loves it. I like it fine. I wasn't sure because on cold, it has a bit of a strange potpourri scent to it. But on warm, I don't smell the strange potpourri. It smells like a nice, deep, rich fruit smell. I smell the grape, and what were the other notes again? That's okay. I smell the grape. I feel like there's something else in it that helps warm it up. I think the honeysuckle really kind of comes out and gives it a sweeter note, so it's not too harsh. But I really like it, and my husband loves it. He said that he would be happy if it was melted all day, every day. He wished that it was available in more things so he could have it in his car. And like I said, he really, really likes grape. The next one is Shimmer, which Shimmer was recently or will be retired from the body care line. I think it was a recent, I know, scent that was retired maybe in the last year or two. I like this a lot.
It smells like a bath.
It smells like a bath. To me, it is a fruity, perfumey, or body care, as some people like to say, scent. And it is described as get your girly girl on, sweet cherries, velvety apricots, and sensual white musk crowned with a tiara of shimmering spun sugar. So I would say that's a pretty good description.
And this is currently, as of this video, out of stock.
Yes, as we're filming this, it's saying that it is out of stock, but you can still start a Scentsy Club and add it to your club and continue to get it if this is something that you would really like. It is a very beautiful scent. I warmed it in my bedroom, and my husband liked it. If you have teenage girls, you've probably smelled this smell before. I feel like it is very reminiscent of women's soaps and body care and perfumes. We'll go ahead and go into Spencer's picks. Which one is that?
Coconut cotton.
Coconut cotton. Do you want to read the description? If you read the description, I would maybe speak up a little.
Smells kind of like chives and green onions.
Chives and green onions. I don't get that at all. Coconut cotton to me smells actually of coconut milk.
I can see the coconut milk.
I smell coconut milk, and I smell like a laundry detergent smell. I don't know if I necessarily smell cotton.
I smell chives.
Spencer has his nose is not very sensitive, so I would not be surprised if his nose is going very rogue at the moment. He also has a strange way of describing scents and odors, and I will completely disagree with him very often.
That's not true.
But he actually really likes this. This is one of his top picks. I really like it. This was one of the scents that surprised me. I was not expecting to like this. I don't like fresh scents. I don't like laundry lines. Usually if I like a fresh scent, I like it because it has more of a floral or fruity note to it that doesn't come off really fresh. I only really like laundry scents in laundry. I don't like it in my home. It tends to kind of choke me out like I'm in a laundry mat. Some people really like that. I typically do not, but it is defined as sun-warmed cotton, creamy coconut milk, bright citrus, and white sandalwood transport you to a cabana on a tropical beach. Now, I do like sandalwood and citrus. I've noticed Scentsy can sometimes put a little bit of a citrus note in things to just brighten a scent. You won't necessarily really smell the citrus. like this one. But this is a very long performer. I had this in my bathroom, and it went on for days and days. I would say at least 7 days it was warming in my bathroom. And that was at least 4 days of steady 24/7 warming. So what's your next one?
Huckleberry Sage.
Huckleberry Sage. I just switched this out in my bedroom. This was going, and in my bedroom, I don't warm 24/7, at least not right now. The lights on the warmer will kind of keep me awake at night, so I'll shut it off at night and then turn it back on in the daytime or in the evening. So I had this in my room for probably about a week, but it's Huckleberry Sage. This is a really pretty scent. It's not an earthy scent at all.
It smells a lot like washing detergent.
Laundry detergent?
Laundry.
I get fruity, but it is defined as like finding an unexpected winter berry patch. Tart ruby cranberries and sweet purple huckleberries dusted with silver sage. So
Actually, the cranberries.
you can pick up the cranberries.
I don't know what huckleberry smells like.
I don't really know what huckleberry smells like either. I think I heard that it's defined as a sweet, very sweet berry scent, which I would say this is a very sweet berry scent. I don't pick up the sage. I would say if the sage is in here, it's probably just mellowing that sweet out a little more and really rounding out the full scent. All right, and Spencer's last one is Sugar.
I don't really know how to describe it.
This is Sugar.
Fruity blend of lemon drops and cotton candy. I can see the cotton candy.
So this is something that I had a very, very old bar of this, and I found it, and I didn't really like the smell of it anymore. So Spencer said he liked it, so I gave it to him, and he's been warming it in his room. Then it came back for Bring Back My Bar. So I went ahead and grabbed it for him. Well, the newer bar I smelled on cold, and I really liked it. So
it smells way different from the older one.
It smells way different. So I didn't know how to store the bars until recently, and these are some of these bars I have had for probably 8 years, and I had them in a tub in my storage unit and had forgotten about them and just recently found them. So I don't recommend storing them like that. They will all end up smelling the same. But this does smell like cotton candy and lemon drops. It smells just like that. It's currently warming in my bedroom right now, so I have not smelled it completely warmed all the way yet. It was just warming up when we came up here to film it. And now we're going to go in the last three, which are my top 3 picks, and we're going in alphabetical order, starting with Blueberry Rush.
I could smell it as soon as I opened it.
So Blueberry Rush, I have warming in my kitchen right now. I started it yesterday. As soon as it started to warm up, it just smelled incredibly of blueberries. It smelled fantastic. It wafted through my entire house.
Smells like blueberry.
It smells like blueberry.